Welcome back to Active Sports TV, and it's your host, Active, coming to you with another one. And hey, man, I know I'm getting to this one late, man. Life is life, and business come first. But hey, it's a lot of content out here in these streets, in these YouTube streets. That just means, man, you gonna get a high dosage of more content from your boy, Active, man. So just stay tuned. Everything is being worked out, man. We in the lab. We're going to go ahead and get all of that, stirred up for y'all, cooked up for y'all. And we definitely going to present it to y'all. Let me get my words correct. You feel me? And, like I said, we got the Olympics going on. Got to catch up on that. But first things first, we talking boxing, man. And, hey, this is Terence Crawford versus Israil Madrimov. And we're going to have to go ahead and unpack, man, what we seen over the weekend, man, with this. I mean, it was a beautiful night of boxing, man. The sweet science was definitely out. You know what I mean? This is the example of the sweet science, you know what I mean? Terence Crawford and what Israil Madrimov put out there on Saturday night. It was amazing. In my city, Los Angeles, California, you feel me? Right outside the Coliseum, man. It was, man, the stadium was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. You know what I mean? People came out, man. They packed that thing. And as they should. I was trying to get down there, you know what I mean? Like I said, life is life. Business comes first. But hey, man, before getting to Terence Crawford and Israil, man, and you getting my opinion and my reaction, I'm also going to give you a little bit of Terence Crawford post-fight interview, so the champ, can go ahead and give you some of his knowledge on what took place in the ring and, what he was having to deal with, you know what I mean? Israil Madrimov was not, cherry pick, he was not, easy pickings. I called in my last episode, and if you didn't watch that, man, and shout out to everybody that did check out that video, my pre-fight breakdown on Terence Crawford, Israil Madrimov, man. Y'all showed up and showed out, man. I'm getting a lot of views over there, man. But make sure y'all go ahead and get them likes up, man. Don't just watch the video. Definitely get the thumbs up, man. Subscribe. We gotta subscribe, man. We gotta build over here, so I can go out and go live, man. Y'all can start going ahead, dropping the link, man. Making y'all part of this, man. This is Active Sports, man. We trying to be big, man. We trying to make this network grow, man. And we can only do that, man, if we network in, man. If you guys is up in here supporting me, man, giving them thumbs up, man, commenting on what you like, don't like, man, and also, man, more importantly, subscribing, man, and also hitting the bell on up there on the icon, and when you do so, hit all. You see personalized all. Make sure you hit all, man. You want to make sure every time I drop a video, you the first one to get it, man. So, hey, as we continue, man, not to say y'all short, we going to get to the undercards, man. It was a stacked undercard, man. Turkey out of sheet, man. He out here outdoing these boys. He just got on. Let's get to it, man. We're going to get to the sign. Bob Arum. Eddie Hearn was in the building. Eddie Hearn was a part of it. You know what I mean? Take notes, Eddie. Cause this is what we want to see, bro. You know what I mean? I know you brought Al Sheik to the table. We commend you for that, man. But yeah, we want to see all them fights, all them fighters over there, line it up, man, with the best in they weight classes, and put them belts on the line, man. Quit being scared, man. Go ahead and be great, man. That's what Bud doing. That's what Bud about. 4 times. You feel me? Go ahead and be great. Stop playing, man. Give the boxing fan like myself what my hard-earned money going to. Give me what I'm looking for, man. I'm not paying to see these fights and to go and attend these fights, man, and get duds. You feel me? So Eddie Hearn, man, let's go ahead and get that right, man. I appreciate you, locking arms with Al Sheik, man, and giving us fight fans some hope and hopefully that he put that money on the table, and these boys quit running, man. Like, you can't run, you can't hide. Eventually, you're gonna have to stand on business. You're gonna have to stand against whoever's the best in that weight class. But get into it, man. We're gonna start off, man, with Gerald Anderson, man. Gerald Big Baby Anderson. He was fighting Martin Aboki. Man, I think he out of France or Europe. One of France or Europe, some part of Europe, man. African, African descent. You know that boy got power. You know he got power. I haven't seen too much work from him. I haven't followed him, you know what I mean? I've seen a couple interviews as the fight was coming close. So, just like a boxing fan, like anybody else, you go and do your homework, man. You try to see some highlights, man. You try to see what this guy is about. He's not an American, you know what I mean? So we don't hear his name as much, you know what I mean? We know what Gerald Anderson was about. And, quite frankly, even though I seen some promise in him, and I still do, we knew Gerald when he was, young, what I mean, really naive, taking the sport too lightly, and, let his mouth kind of get him in trouble at times, you know what I mean? When he was talking on my boy Deontay Wilder, I wasn't feeling that, you know what I mean? A young boy trying to come up, supposed to pay dues, you know what I mean, to another African-American champion, bro, that's putting on for the sport. Allowing you to, pay the way for you, man, like they ain't did nothing to you. I thought that was distasteful. I didn't feel that. So, yeah, I'm going to put that out there, you know what I mean? But far as overall talent with Gerald Anderson, early on, couldn't be denied. I like that. He had good pressure. He had good combinations. He was in that, kind of like in that camp, man, hanging around with Andre Ward, Terence Crawford, Shakur, you know what I mean? It was a part of that top ranked thing, you know what I mean? So it was looking pretty nice, you know what I mean? And looking promising until, we start seeing those signs of, goofing off and not taking the sport serious. But not to sell Martin short, you know what I mean? He came in there ready to go ahead and put it all the way down. When I say, bro, I became more interested. Definitely gonna be paying more attention to all of his fights. I just gotta get more familiar with him. You know what I mean? But when it comes to the fight itself, Gerald Anderson went in there, man, with no smart game plan whatsoever. He thought that this man, well, he pretty much told us in a pre-fight interview that I seen that it was gonna be a bonds burner. You feel me? They was gonna get right to it. He wasn't gonna be holding back. He knew that old boy was not gonna be holding back. Martin was not gonna be holding back. He was gonna be coming with all of Africa with him. You know what I mean? He was gonna be hitting that boy with something real vicious, and Gerald apparently was ready for that. He went in there, approached the fight like he was ready for that. I think if he would have used a little bit more strategy, trying to, at least get him in some of these rounds, man, to get him to work a little bit, tire himself out. This is a big guy, man. You got to use everything to your advantage. Gerald just, he was trying to make it a show. He thought that, he had him figured out. He thought that he was going to be able to just, conquer him. As you believe in the hype and you got a nice little backing because especially in America where we pretty much absent of a heavyweight right now who really putting it down. I'm still Wilder all the way. You feel me? But we still we don't have no undefeated uprising right now, and Jared Big Baby Anderson was supposed to be that. So and it's certain for me as a box fan is kind of like disappointing. Because at the end of the day, I want to see all our American champions win. You know what I mean? Especially our African American champions win. You know what I mean? Because it does the sports good and it does the culture good for that. You know what I mean? But it was all on him, man. He went up in there, man, fucking around with that boy Martin, man. He hit him with one of those whoop-de-doos, and the boy started performing the fire drill. He hit his ass with one of those stop drop. And that boy damn near rolled out the ring on everything. I ain't putting nothing on it. You go watch the highlights if you don't believe what Active Sports is telling you. The boy hit his ass with something all the way down from Africa, all the way to the Northern American states. You feel me? And he went tumbling. You know what I mean? I almost thought he was going to fall out the ring. He was going to get a 20 count. But Jared had a heart as big as a lion, man. He got cracked with that punch. He was obviously hurt. Even though he performed the fire drill, you feel me? He got stopped with a nice jab, and he got put down with the uppercut. You know what I mean? And even though he rolled over, you know what I mean, to get his faculties to get back up on his feet, the man that stood the 10 count, put his gloves up. The ref attempted to allow him to attempt to fight Martin. Martin put him down 2 times, man. It was working on the third. At that point, referee jumped in and saved Big Baby from himself, and as a good referee should. So wrapping that up, that was the Aboki Anderson fight, Big Baby Jared Anderson fight. Like I said, man, go back to the drawing board. It's not over for you. You know what I mean? You got an L now. You know what I mean? Watch your mouth. You feel me? You see how hard it is. Deontay Wilder was up there fighting the best of the best. You know what I mean? Lost to apparently what everybody else think is the best, but I don't. I don't give no cheaters no clout over here. You get popped dirty. You feel me? You hanging with dirty folks. You don't get no credit from me. But at the end of the day, Deontay Wilder went ahead and he took his L. It is what it is. You know what I mean? When you were on the side of having an O, you was downplaying that, talking like it was easy, like it was gonna be a cakewalk, like what Deontay Wilder did was just easy. This shows everybody that's been watching these heavyweights for the last 10 to 12 years that what Deontay Wilder did is far from easy. You've yet to see another American heavyweight champion do it. And like I said, man, it's unfortunate what happened to Jared Big Baby Miller, but you take shit serious. You don't be running your mouth. You feel me? You really, 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 if you would have paid attention to what happened to Deontay Wilder and took that serious and would have been like, listen, bro, I can't let that be me, we would have seen a different performance against Martin Aboki. But nonetheless, you can bounce back. Look forward to your next fight. Miss Martin Aboki, bro, you have definitely opened my eyes. Hopefully I'm getting your last name right. But with Active Sports, we're going to get to it, bro. Well, like I said, I'm going to get real familiar with you. You look like you could be the future in the heavyweight division. Seeing some interviews saying that you had gotten some work over there with the boy Dubois. He getting ready to fight Anthony Joshua. So I'm definitely going to be paying attention to that up-and-coming fight because now, your name, it's kind of, we got a buzz to it. Put a few more demos down like that. Couple fire drills like that to stop, drop, and roll, knocking boys out the ring. Yeah, rolling out the ring. Yeah, you definitely gonna keep the buzz and the hype. You know what I mean? Active Sports gonna give you the credit. Moving on to the next fight, we got Andy Ruiz, and then we got Jared Big Baby Miller this time. You know what I mean? Jarrell Big Baby Miller this time. Listen, I caught this, bro. I ain't gonna spend a whole lot of time on it. Andy Ruiz, Gerald Miller, everybody like out here in these streets talking about, oh yeah, Gerald Miller, he won the fight. He won the fight. But these motherfuckers both deserve a big fat L. Let me tell you this. Andy Ruiz and Gerald Miller lost the fight before coming to the fight. This is the heavyweight division, bro. These boys was gassed by the third, fourth round. No exaggeration. No exaggeration. I mean, Pity Pat will be giving credit to some of the punches thrown in some of those later rounds. These boys could barely lift their arms up to connect. Yes, Jared looked better at doing so. Ruiz was absolutely done. All the pizza, tacos, and ice creams and cupcakes caught up to his ass by the seventh round. I mean, you representing America and Mexico. You embarrassed both countries up in there. Like, what the Andy, bro? You did not learn from what happened with Anthony Joshua. You had everything in the palm of your hands. You beat the man that was the man. Became unified heavyweight champion. Only Mexican fighter to do that, bro. You sat there, bullshitted around, ate yourself out of those titles, lost it, and ain't been the same since, bro. Had a good performance versus Ortiz, and let me go ahead and add. But what's going on, champ? What's going on? Where he's like, are you trying to be the piece of eating champ? Or are you trying to be the heavyweight champ? It was no reason why you was supposed to come at 274 pounds. Why? Why? Use your advantage. You have fast hands and you have agility. Like, at least you could have had better feet work that night. You could have been a little bit more agile. Like, you could have got more combination off. And more importantly, you would have kept your power and you would have been able to establish some pain and some hurt on Jared Miller. I mean, Jared Miller was there to be hurt. He was just as tired as you. He was just as gassed, and he ate just as much hamburgers and chili cheese fries and everything else, and chocolate milks and shakes too. I mean, this was disgusting. It's the draw, nasty. We already know boxing. It got politics. We're not gonna act like it don't. Jared Miller has not. Jarrell Miller has not been, the postal child for boxing lately. With him, like I said, you don't get no credit over here. You out here running your mouth and popping dirty and all that, juicing it up. You know what I mean? He also got in his own way, had an opportunity to beat the man and become the man. So I don't cry tears for people that attempted to cheat the game, and who has been successful at cheating the boxing game. Like, this is not something. Active sports is about equality around here. I'm about fairness, and I'm about the game being pure and as it can be. We know what it is. That's wishful thinking. But when you get caught, all of your resume and all of that, I'm taking chunks out of it, all of it. I'm ripping it down because you playing with people's life, man. You know what I mean? And you messing with your career, you messing with someone else's career. You know what I mean? And this is serious, bro. People was out here spending their life, their whole life to get in these positions to have a fair shake at being great. Don't do that, homie. But it's good to see that you coming back. They got strenuous rules on him, real restricted rules on Jarrell Big Baby Miller, and as of now, he's been making sure he passed. And Saturday night, he definitely deserved that win. But I understand the only reason why they didn't give it to him. Andy Ruiz, you didn't deserve shit, and they knew you didn't deserve it. That's why they called it a draw. So at that point, it's a draw. Move on to the next one, man. And hey, this one right here was the upset. You know what I mean? This one right here was something that I didn't even call in my last episode, in my pre-fight breakdown. I thought Isaac Cruz, Pitbull. I thought Pitbull was gonna get up in there, get in this shit, and fire something, you know what I mean, and catch him. I seen Rayo against Edwin De Los Santos, Valenzuela, man, like, listen, like, he's okay, you know what I mean, and like I said, the same flaws and the same things that got him caught against Edwin is what I seen it against Cruz. The only difference is that Cruz, the height was definitely a big disadvantage for Cruz. He tried to work through it. Me being a judge outside the ring, I didn't see enough from Rayo to Valenzuela to say that he beat the champ. I didn't say that Isaac Cruz did a whole hell of enough to him to just have been miles away from him. But if you gonna call Andy Ruiz and Gerald Big Baby Miller fight a draw, then you got to pretty much call that one a draw. I mean, I don't see how you can call that a draw when it was a clear winner in that one, and this one was pretty competitive in every round. I will say Ryu, did land some little nice counters and can kind of semi control the ring. But then again, how are you controlling the ring when you're going backwards the whole time, and you also are getting clipped and you getting hit. You know what I mean, with straight rights and hook shots and things of that nature, overhands and things of that nature too. So it was a lot of back and forth, a lot of hitting on the gloves, and like I said, it was more so of a pick'em fight. What did you prefer? What did you like in there? My preferred, my opinion, I would have said that I would have gave it to the champ. I believe Isaac Cruz did enough to retain his title, but they don't pay me to make that decision. Congratulations, Rayo Venezuela, for redeeming yourself and coming back after coming off those victories over Chris Colbert. And then now, defeating Isaac Pitbull Cruz. You now have a couple noticeable names that's on your on the win side of your resume. So, you start moving up. They start saying, your name is starting. I don't know how your name jumped in the mix with Tank Davis and all that when he got business he need to be attending to with the top competitors in his division, such as Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko, Timo. I mean, I don't know how you jump up there, but you did capture a championship. So, they may, try to do what they do, look at you as maybe you a cherry or a tomato. It's up to you to prove that they'll be doing the wrong thing. But that's going to sum up that. It went all 12. It was in the judges' hands. As I summed up in basing my review on it, that they did reward Rayo Venezuela the win. Basically, it was a slim margin. I think it was, I believe it was a split decision. I could be wrong on that. If I am, correct me in the comments, man. That's what we do. You know what I mean? We trying to be the best we can be. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to be perfect as possible for you guys, and I need y'all help for that. So hit me in the comments and make sure, man, if you watching this, you should have been unsubscribed and you should have been unliked the video. You see I'm putting in the work. I don't do this for nothing, man. I enjoy this. I want y'all to enjoy this. At least reward me for my work, man. Hit the subscribe button. Like. We about to get into the main event, the main course. What you came and you clicked on the whole video for. And like I said, I got a little dessert for you, man. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and let the champ break down what he's seen in there, because I'm going to tell you what I seen, and we're going to do another video come to be continued on this all of this rumbling with Canelo and all of that. Look, listen, bro, I'm going to say that for y'all. Y'all going to see that in the next up and coming video. But like I was saying, man, like, subscribe, share, and comment. This is what we doing over here. We having fun, man. We got all sports popping over here. Boxing, the NBA, the NFL is popping this week. You feel me? My Titans tighten up. We out there on Saturday, man. Look, it's going down. But to be continued, the main event. Bud chasing greatness. I cannot be more prouder, bro. This man has really made me a supporter of him all the way around, in the ring and outside the ring. What this dude stand on, bro, it's similar. Its characteristics similar to mine. Like Terence Crawford, bro, is one of them who's motivated by what naysayers say. Oh, the limitations that people put, the 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 slander that people try to humiliate him with. He used that as fuel, man, to be the best possible person that he can be, man, and he displays it well. Now, the fighter Terence Bud Crawford, full-time conqueror of 4 different divisions, undisputed in 2 of those weight divisions. Light heavyweight, light welterweight, champion at 135, champion now at 154. It was amazing, man. The fight was great. Israil Madrimov was no joke. He came in there and he showed that he had that amateur pedigree. That what I thought about him in my pre-fight interview, saying that he looked a little flat-footed, that he looked like he could be hit. All that was totally off. Totally, I got that wrong. Israil was for real, man, and one of the best things about him was his patience, him knowing and respecting who he was in the ring with, the champion he was in the ring with. He noticed that right in the first round. Immediately. He said, oh no, I can't do what I would do to someone else at 154. And let me remind y'all this. Bud first fight at 154. But what I seen on Israil mind in that ring, in round 1, he said, ooh, I can't do what I would do to a normal 154 pounder. I gotta think. Because that fire that his ass was taking, it was special. The combinations in the speed Terence Crawford displayed at 154, it was no different from 147. Don't let these people lie to you. Half of these people not boxing fans, bro. Let's just be real. They not boxing fans. They don't study the sweet science. They ain't been watching boxing since they were kids. They just like who they like. Listen, I've been watching some of the greatest boxers since I've been alive. I've been born since the 90s, bro. I've seen Pernell Whitaker and Oscar De La Hoya. I've seen the Sugar Shanes. I've seen Floyd, Pretty Boy Floyd. You feel me? Not Money May. I seen Pretty Boy. You feel me? And let me tell you this. What Terence Crawford is doing, I've never even seen some of them fighters do. And be that efficient at it, bro. That's why you hear people, oh, this can't be done, because they ain't never seen it be done. What he's doing is history in the making, bro. And what he did in that ring from round 1 to round 2 was establish dominance from a champion in his weight class who had edge. So he had to gain respect. And he did that by establishing the jab. Quickly, Terence Crawford also had to study and respect Israil Madrimov. Because Israil Madrimov was a thinking man, and he's very, very experienced. And Terence Crawford, seeing that he had to try to take away Israil Madrimov's jab, because that's one of his best attributes, and that's what could have presented the most damage. So he immediately switched southpaw right away to try to, neutralize that to a certain extent. And in doing so, he started also trying his best combination out of the southpaw position. Now, when you seen the Errol Spence Terence Crawford fight. Y'all remember that 1-2, that jump in, whoop whoop. He is fun. He has mastered that, right? And normally, fighters, they able to dodge the first one, but they always there for that second one because of the awkwardness that it is coming from, and it's coming from a blind spot and not a preferred power hand. When I say that is, when you fight a fighter, you have an attention span more so on their designated power hand. You know which one is the more devastating blow. So when a fighter switch, they try to disguise that as best as possible. So when they counter you, they catch you totally off guard and knock you out. That's what Terence Crawford has done successfully to all of his competitors for the last, 7 years? He tried that shit multiple times against Israel, bro, and it did not work. Israel was able to slide, bro, and get his head away from that second, third punch, bro. Like, not with ease. He got caught, a few times. But it didn't land flush enough, and it didn't catch him when he off guard. It did not catch him when he didn't see it. If he would have been caught with the tail end of it, or the blind end of it, Israel would have had went to sleep. Period. Now, get into Terence Crawford power in the ring at 154. Oh, people out here talking, oh man, he ain't worried about, okay, he ain't carrying that power from 147 to 154. Oh, that power, man, Canelo, hey, he ain't got nothing for Canelo, bro. I didn't see no power. Listen, bro, you didn't watch the damn fight. That's what happened. You didn't watch the damn fight. Did you not see the body work that was being displayed by Terence Bud Crawford? Did you not see the deep breaths Israil Madrimov was taking as he was going to the corner, as he crunched over? Several times he was hurt, damn near put to the canvas with body shots. You mean to tell me a 147 pounder in his first fight at 154, fighting the champion at 154, is making damn near the fucking champion at 154 crunch over and gasp from air behind body work? That's power. That's major power. You can't knock everybody out, but that don't mean that your power does not come with you just because you didn't get a knockout. Did you see Israel walking through any of those punches? Did you see Israel throwing more punches than Terence Crawford? That's an indication that it is no power to fear. It is no power that he worried about. Terence Crawford was rocking through right hands of Israil Madrimov at 154, getting caught flush and still being the aggressor, still pursuing, still landing more shots and more combinations. 3-1, sometimes 4-0. You guys got to go back to knowing what boxing is about. Y'all need to know what you up in there watching and what you trying to judge, because hearing some of y'all takes on this fight is crazy. Somebody got to have been, advising you to say this or what? Like, did you not see great, beautiful boxing? I say 9-3. Bud Crawford. It was not close. It was not close. It was not close, bro. Don't let them lie to you. Don't let them try to put this down. These boys trying to spare Canelo. They trying to spare their next some of these dudes just Earl Spence fans, and they bitter, bro, and they don't want to see greatness continue to be great. You feel me? Canelo fans over there, they spook They like, oh, bro, we got to do everything we can to try to downplay this fight because at the end of the day, we don't want this fight. They don't want Benitez. They don't want David Benavidez. That dude's out there cherry picking, bro. Canelo, Cinnamon, yeah, he's another one of the drug cheats, bro. You get no credit, bro. Like, I'm not pumping up no Canelo, Cinnamon. That boy's sweet. Like, listen, he ain't out here trying to fight the great. Talking about, hey, want a war. You want a war? Fight David Benavidez, bro. Fight David Benavidez, Canelo. Ain't no kid. Listen, Crawford can go ahead and become undisputed at 154 within the next year and a half. Sebastian Findor, get your scary ass over here and bring them belts over to Bud because we're at this moment in time, what you doing? Go ahead. I don't know what belts he got. He got the WBC over there. Just, man, give that up. You feel me? If he got the WBO, get that up. Unified or what? When is the Earl Spence fight going down? How Earl Spence become the #1 contender off a loss? But hey, we see how PBC work, whatever. Listen, I don't think it's good for Earl Spence's career. I'm going to just put it out there. Bud is right there. You just seen it. Go get you a little tune-up in. You feel me? Hopefully you win that. And come see Bud. You feel me? But Canelo, we got options over here, man. We got options. Bud Crawford got options. And Jamel Charlo, where your ass at too? You can come back. What you trying to do? You ain't trying to get no belts. Fight for a vacant belt, something. You feel me? I know that payday was heavy in your bank account. You feel me? But come on, bro. You can't have fun all your life. You don't want to spend all your money. It's still money on the table. Bud said he want that action. We seen it on tape. We seen you look like a ghost when he said it. But hey, get your ass in the ring. Prove us wrong, bro. I'm tired of this, bro. I'm tired. Turkey out of Sheik, bro. He got too much money. He can make all these fights happen. And all these fighters out here talking all this good shit. But there's only one fighter out here signing contracts and getting in the ring and handling business. And that's Terence Bud Crawford. Period. Canelo, you out here devious, bro. Diva-ish. You feel me? Oh, Benavidez not doing enough. Benavidez, bro, he's been your mandatory 4 years. Don't be talking this war shit when you avoiding the war. Where they do that at? Who looking for war, got a war, but then talking about I'm looking for another war. Like, go handle the war you already got burned up, bro. It's on fire. Go put that one out. Go handle that business. And then you thinking Terence Crawford going to be the easy pickings because he just smaller. But, bro, looks can be deceiving. And one thing that these YouTubers that's out here claiming that they boxing experts and they know what they talking about, they ain't told you is this. It takes a few fights to get acclimated to a weight class. This is Bud's first fight. And as I told you, if you watch the fight like I watched the fight, his power was definitely on point and it was on full display that night, and you seen it. In the 12th round, he went for the kill. The only thing that saved Israel was Jesus and the bell. That boy, if it was any longer rounds, if we was fighting back in the days and it was 15 plus, his ass would have went to sleep like everybody else. The only thing is he was a good time manager. He was a good manager of getting one punch in to try to stop Terence Crawford combinations as he got his flow going. That was the only thing that he did good. Noticeably good. Other than that, he got a complete ass whooping. That's just it, and that's all. His face showed it. He had the sunglasses on because he knew he had the raccoon eyes. He knew it. He knew that he had the raccoon eyes. Bud had a little, not a little swelling underneath his eyes, but you seen Bud eyes, and I'm going to go ahead and show you. You seen Bud eyes. You know what I mean? Israel knew he didn't win that damn fight, and Eddie Hearn, shut your damn mouth. You a promoter, I understand, but you ain't got to lie. You ain't got to fucking lie, dog. You don't have to lie. Israel put on a great performance, good enough to where I'm interested. Other boxing fans gonna be interested. He is a good, a top notch, ex champion competitor. He can redeem himself. Try to get him in a fight with Fedor. I believe he beats Fedor. I believe he can beat some of the top 154. We got Laura and Garcia. You know, he can get his name in the mix, man. There's fighters out there at 154 that I believe Israel can easily beat after what he displayed. I mean, like I said, you got to be Terence Crawford of that talent to get that type of respect from Israel, because otherwise Israel gonna come for the kill. He's definitely game, and he's definitely about that work. Not to sell him short, but he didn't win this fight. He didn't come close to winning this fight. It was a complete ass whooping, and I'm tired of it. I don't want to hear no more of it. Eddie Hearn, sit your ass down and promote the next fighter. And it seems like all your fighters be getting their ass whooped. So don't take it personal. It's just something that happened over there. You know what I mean? But next, I want y'all to go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and hear what Bud had to say on it, because it's like, dude, I be listening to these dudes, bro, and these boys, I swear, they, oh yeah, man, he need to be scared of Canelo for what? Canelo can't move his head. Canelo can't move his feet. Like, that's why he avoid fighters that box in the first place. And if he had some power, he would have not had to start all the way at welterweight to get to where he was at. This dude was fighting Matthew Hatton and all that shit. Like, get out of here. Josecito Lopez, get out of here, bro. This dude been a weight bully. Canelo ain't, bro. He only fooling his fans, bro. He only fooling his fans, and at the end of the day, y'all kill me with that one. You know what I mean? For real. You know, this dude ain't did nothing. Talking about Bud need to be scared of a goddamn Canelo. No, Canelo need to be scared of David Benavidez like he been scared of David Benavidez for the last 2 goddamn years. We don't want to hear nothing about no Bud need to be this and Bud need to be that. Bud need to be collecting championships and knocking motherfuckers out and winning motherfucking title bouts like he doing. And Canelo, if you scared of money, then just say that. But don't sit there and be acting like you know, you just this dude that is a big cash cow. Like, listen, bro, you can fight the tomatoes, man, and you can rob your people all you want. But at the end of the day, the real ones, bro, your real fans and real Mexicans know, bro, you are not no Marquez, bro. You are not no Eric Morales, no Barrera, bro. You are not. You don't come from that Nacho Sanchez pedigree and culture, bro. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Let's just keep it real. Like, I respect those great Mexican champions and many more. But Canelo, no.
Hey, Terrence,
Let's go, Bud.
Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, Roberto Duran, De La Hoya, Jay Mosley, Stanford Prudhomme, Manny Pacquiao, all these guys who went from lightweight to super middleweight. Like, it's that small elite, every single person.
Little mouse, just a little mouse. Eyes
I
wide
felt
open.
great. It was one of those missions that we was on, and we wasn't gonna let nobody or nothing take it away from us.
Chad, you've moved up multiple times. How does this time, moving up to 154, compare to the other times you've moved up? 147, 140?
I felt great. It was no different from 147, to be honest. Israel just was a strong.
Oh no, hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me go ahead. Apologize for that. You know what I mean? That's crazy that just came out of nowhere.
Opponent. And we knew that
Apologies.
coming in the gate.
Yeah, is Madrimov a harder puncher than Spence, you would say?
Uh,
But that was a pause moment anyway. So let's listen, man. We gonna catch up, bro. That was nothing. We make mistakes just to go ahead and make it great. Now, Terence Crawford let you know right off the back what I seen in the ring. Like, it was no difference, man. He felt like he always felt. You know what I mean? And as you see, bro, like where's the damage? Like this is a big 154 pounder, right? That supposedly beat Terence Crawford. Like why he don't look like he got beat? Like it's crazy, bro.
I don't know. They have their moments. You
Mm.
know, both of them is very strong, but Madrimov was strong. He was strong.
How unusual was the movements, the constant fainting Madrimov did?
It wasn't. It wasn't like disrupting me or anything. It was his patience. He was just patient. He was just waiting. He'd faint, and just keep fainting until he get a little close.
And yeah, they asked like, what was the difference between Earl Spence power and Israel Madrimov power? He said that they both had power. You feel me? Um, thumping power, or whatever, noticeable power from both fighters. But Israel, just being a bigger guy, man, he was strong. Man, he was able to take a little bit more punishment, and that was noticeable. You know what I mean? And also they asked about the head movement and just what he was doing in the ring, and did it bother him? And he said like, nah, it didn't bother him. You know what I mean? And threw nothing off at the most part. The only thing that he really was like, you know, that would caught his eye and made him think a little bit about was that the guy had great patience, and like I said, I seen that too. He definitely didn't want to jump in and risk anything. He knew that he had to give respect.
Closer, a little closer. So he was real patient in there. He wasn't rushing in with nothing. He
Right.
wasn't winging those wild winging shots like we normally seen him in the previous fights.
Fact.
He was very disciplined.
We're accustomed to seeing you switch between southpaw and orthodox throughout a fight, but you stuck to southpaw for most of this fight, even though you kept getting with that right. Why not switch to orthodox?
Well, the right hand wasn't bothering me. I wasn't really too much worried about the right hand. He landed a couple of times at the end of the round where he was trying to steal it around. But I just was trying to counter him, but at the same time, he had a good game plan. He had a lot of feints, and I was just trying to dictate when he was going to come. And a lot of times I was wrong.
If you feel the fight was like an offensive counter fight, like when you guys both made it, and then he kind of took a step, and you kind of like raced to each other a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes, like I said, he was just waiting on me. Like, he was doing a lot of movement, but at the same time, he was trying to counter me like I was trying to counter him. So it was a mixture of counter to counter.
Did you see a lot of yourself in Madrimov?
No, I won't say all that because
What type of dumbass question is that? Like, did you see some of yourself in Israel? What? He can't be no goddamn Bud Crawford. But hey, I just like how Bud is just summing up all of what was just going on in the ring, bro. Like, Bud was taking risks. Like the reason why right hand was landing is because it wasn't nothing to worry about. I believe, from my opinion, he didn't say this, but for me watching, I believe he was inviting that to not only to feel his power, observe it, but to, like he said, open it up for a counter. Once a person hits you, you think they get more relaxed and they get more comfortable and they're going to throw more. That means it's going to start creating more opportunities, and then you boom, bang, the boy out there doing the fire drill. He got his ass stopped, dropped, and he rolled. You dig? So with that being said, you know what I mean? It's like, come on, you know what I mean? Like, he
I was
giving you the blueprint.
I was touching him up with the
to,
jab. I think my jab was beating him
how
up.
he just dominated.
All through the fight, but he landed a couple of right hands that was telling for the judges to go ooh, or the fans, but it wasn't nothing that I ain't never seen before.
Was there anything that surprised you about him? Was there anything that surprised you about Madrimov's movement or anything?
No, we knew he had good movement. We knew he had good head movement. We knew he was strong. We knew he was durable. If I was to say anything that surprised me, it's his patience. He was real patient in there.
For someone with 10 fights,
What I say?
did that surprise you?
You feel me?
No.
Patience, bro.
Compared to the other
That's what
top-
kept
top
him alive.
opponents that you faced?
That's the
I
only
won't
why he
say
didn't go to
that-
sleep.
He surprised me with 10 fights because you got to understand he got over 300 and something amateur fights. So he know how to fight. He know how to move around.
But yeah, though, man, I'm not gonna hold y'all, man. I'm not gonna play the full interview. But before I go, I gotta give a shout out to where we get this content from this interview, man. Shout out to Fight Hype once again, man. Like I said, they keep all boxing fans like myself informed. You better be over there, man, and subscribe by now, man, and liking what they got going on over here. Especially you over here, man. Like what I got going on over here. Do the same for me too, man. Like, subscribe, comment. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. It was a wonderful night of boxing, man. As you know, Terence Crawford become 4-time, man, weight division champ, man. He went ahead and did what he's supposed to do in fantastic fashion and looked great at doing what he did and dominated. I love the fight card. Turkey Al Sheikh has been a blessing to boxing, man. Like I said, it's like breathing in, fresh air, man. To see these fighters now about to get ready to take a little bit more risk, man, and get rewarded, because I'm pro fighter, man. It's like, for me, like, they the ones in there getting hurt. They the ones gonna have the long life damage to their bodies and their mind and things of that nature. Like, pay these fighters what they're worth, man. And these promoters starving them out, trying to keep the company still thriving, selling people wolf tickets, knowing that they fighters are not as good as they could be, or they just they in competition, and the other networks got the better fighters. So it's like, I'm gonna hold on to this one until that gotta stop, bro. Like, get in the ring. Let's see who the best is. Pay these guys so we can see who the best is. And these promoters, get y'all percentages like y'all supposed to get y'all percentages, bro. That's it. That's all. Everybody eat, bro. But at the end of the day, man, I am proud of Terence Crawford, man. This man has, been great for boxing, bro. He is definitely bringing boxing back. Like Deontay Wilder, bro. He definitely brought the eyes, bro. He represents for America, bro. And he got my backing 100%. You feel me? But this is Active Sports TV. We ending this one off, man. It's been fun, bro. I know it was a little bit of mishaps and whatnot, but you rocking with me, man. You been down with me for about 50 minutes, man, an hour, man. So go ahead, man, and give me that like, man, and reward me for my hard work and what I'm out here producing, man. We gonna keep it going, man. We got a few more things coming, man. Like I said, next video to come on boxing, we're going to be talking about this mess with Canelo and Terence, and what everybody's saying that Bud need to fear. I'm going to set the record straight. Active going to set the record straight on that one. And also to be continued, we got Tennessee Titan content coming up. We got Clip City, my boy Pat Bill, man. We got so much content, man, I got to catch up on and provide for y'all, man. So, if you rocking with me, you like my swag, like how I get down, man. This is Active Sports TV, LAC News. You know what I mean? Hit that, man, subscribe button, man, and we out of here. Peace. Y'all go ahead and have some fun, man. Take care of the family, bro. Enjoy what life has for y'all. This is Active, man. Out of here.